They said it was impossible to summarize Doctor Who in 3 minutes. They said that it was the longest running sci-fi television show in history. Well, hi, I'm Sabrina, and I say they were right, but I'm still gonna try my best, so let's go. The Doctor, or Doctor Who, or whatever this is, was born on the planet Gallifrey. He's a Time Lord, meaning he has 2 hearts, is a genius, and oh yeah, he can travel through time. We'll get back to that. Now, Time Lords have this strict rule that they shouldn't mess around with stuff, but the Doctor's a rebel and was like, I'm out, and steals the TARDIS and runs away. What's a TARDIS, you ask? Well, remember how I said that Time Lords can time travel? Well, it's all thanks to this, a TARDIS, time and relative dimensions in space, which, doesn't really make sense if you think about it. I'm gonna take a ride in my time and relative dimensions in space, but anyway, it's all just a bit wibbly-wobbly. Notable things about the Doctor's TARDIS include it's bigger on the inside, it's shaped like a police box because it was trying to camouflage and kind of just got stuck, and it's basically his wife. So the Doctor runs away and goes on adventures with the whole universe to explore, but, mainly Earth, and mainly England. Along the way, he picks up a wide array of friends, like aliens, a potato, and humans. Mainly female humans. And together they save the world or the universe from Ultron, angels, a totally blank wall. Weird. Why is that there? Raxacoricophalopatorians, other Time Lords, trash cans, politicians, you name it, and the Doctor probably fought it sometime in his nearly 40 years on television. Speaking of which, why does his face keep changing? Good question. Another weird thing about Time Lords, they're a lot like James Bond in the sense that the same person keeps getting new faces. They have this nifty trick that lets them totally regenerate when they're about to die, and the Doctor has died a lot of times. 1. Old age. 2. Judicial ruling. 3. Radiation poisoning. 4. Falling from a telescope. 5. Poisoning again. 6. Crashing the TARDIS and then radiation poisoning. 7. Really bad doctors. 8. Crash landing. 9. Okay, wait, important note, this guy isn't the 9th Doctor. We'll get back to him. 1 second. 9. Time vortex poisoning. 10. Got shot. Okay, 10 again. Maybe it was because we loved David Tennant too much, or maybe it was because the writers knew that he had to die a proper Doctor death, and by that I mean radiation poisoning. And 11, the classic, old age. Now back to this guy. He's the War Doctor, because ever since the 9th Doctor, in between and sometimes while saving the universe, the Doctor gets really emo thinking about his home planet. He apparently destroyed it and killed everyone. That's why he wears a sad leather jacket. But here's what really happened. I think. This timey-wimey stuff is a bit So the Time Lords have this mad beef with the trash cans. They were so busy fighting, and the rest of the universe was like the sad kid caught up in a bitter divorce. The Time Lords was like, let's just destroy the whole universe then, because if I can't have it, no one can. And then the War Doctor was like, no. And then took away the big red button and left them in a time lock, only to have it broken years later by another Time Lord who escaped and has this song stuck in his head. And so then the Doctor and all of his other incarnations eventually meet up and essentially put Gallifrey in a Ziploc bag and just left it in the corner of the chest freezer of the universe, so it won't go bad, but nobody's gonna touch it. But then the War Doctor was like, I'm too old for this, and died, but because the future Doctors thought he destroyed Gallifrey, he had to erase his memory and be emo for a few years. And that is basically all you need to know about Doctor Who, a show that has influenced fiction and inspired so many nerds, and 3 minutes can't do it credit. So if you have the time, just watch it yourself. What should I summarize next? Tell me in the comments down below. If you like 3 minutes or less, you could check out more episodes on Snarled, or you could watch me on my YouTube channel, Nerdy and Quirky. Goodbye!